I'm Michelle Laurent, playing the Aztec.
I am a Jaguar Warrior, Aztec goddess of war.
The Aztec shamaness, I was told when I got her to think there are people coming in to invade your land, they're taking your gold, they're taking everything you own, they're taking your identity away. So that was what I had to go off of, the fact that my civilization is dying out. And so that was kind of where I went from there, and tried to be more of the angry, you're not taking my land, you're not taking my people away from me type feel. I worked with the spear and like, kind of like a staff type thing, and it made me feel more of a warrior, which is, I mean, what she is, but I felt more confident when we were training. And we changed some things up a little bit here and there, especially since Jennifer had the whip and we had to work around that, and it made me feel like a warrior. So I felt very confident and liked it a lot.
Here we go, ladies. Yeah. Ready, and action!
I've done stage combat, and I have done projects where I've had to fight with weapons and had different fight scenes, but I've never done anything with swordplay. This is the first one. I loved that we had to go through a training process, and it was well, I thought, planned as far as how they paired the girls up and how we, worked with different trainers, and how we got to work with Tim as well, because he was there every day with everybody. So I loved it. I thought it was a great learning experience. Learning how to fight for camera is not the same as learning how to just do self-defense for yourself. And a lot of people don't realize that when you're doing stuff for camera, it's a lot, I want to say harder, but it's also extremely fake, and it's all about tricks and how to make things look real when they're not. And that's kind of like how life is. Everyone's all about an illusion and trying to like make things look better than what they are, or make it worse than what it is. And it's just, I think it's a good, in general, learning experience, something different to have, and to be able to like think quickly on your feet too, because you have to manipulate and make things work at the very last minute. And in life in general, you're doing that. You're brought up with situations where you're like, crap, what do I do now? So I think that's kind of how I would relate it.
Folks, put that spear in there right away. Do the bind and pow. Don't even let the bind finish. Just go pow. All right, here we go. Ready? Action! Go.
I was nervous, but I was so ready, so excited, because it was like, it's the real deal. There's something different about rehearsing versus when you're on. And when you're on, it's like you turn it on. You're that person, you're that character, you're ready to go. All that adrenaline just comes into you, and you're just like, you're ready. Even if you make mistakes, you're still ready. You're still going to do it. So I had all this adrenaline coming in, and we were, both Jen and I, we were very excited.
All right, ladies, concentrate, loud in. Ready? Here we go. Ready, and action!
Well, I didn't think that it would be hard. I knew that it would be challenging, and that's what made me so excited. I just didn't realize how quickly it would go. Like, I thought it would go a little bit longer, because it was long. It was, several weeks, but it went by so fast. And that's the part that made me a little sad, because I wanted to keep doing it. I wanted to keep learning, because there's so much to learn.
All right, here we go. Focus, guys, focus. Commit, ready, and action.
My biggest one was timing the whip, because I knew a lot of it. It was 50-50. Jen had to be where she needed to be, but I also had to make sure that if her whip didn't go where she wanted it to, that I knew how to clear it. regardless of where it went. And that was the challenge. That was a little bit tricky. On one of the takes, it caught my leg while I was jumping. Luckily, it didn't make me fall on my face, but it caught me, and I always had a hard time clearing it right on time. I would start earlier. And this one time I actually did it, and they all said it looked pretty cool, that it was like it all worked out beautifully. I was like, oh, yay, no more, let's be done. I thought I was going to get nailed with the whip during rehearsal. No, that was towards the end. I got nailed with it during filming. And it was great, because it was real, but it really hurt. She really got me.
You believe it? What happened? Shit, the whip hit her.
The fact that when we were trying to do our movements, we kept talking to each other, like, and we go, it's just trying to have a conversation, because you're not supposed to when we actually do it. We're telling each other what to do.
Or I don't have to move, I can be like, and then I'll take 2 steps in before I go to the foot.
I just kept laughing, but it was fun. I mean, we got through it. It was just, that to me was entertaining. The whole thing was fun. Jen was wonderful. We got along so well. We goofed around, but we worked really hard to nail everything and work together whenever we got a chance to. So she was great. There were no problems whatsoever working with her. I loved it. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about professionalism. I learned a lot about fighting. I learned a lot about working with different types of people and personalities, and what you do, you pick and choose your battles, you go with the flow. There's so many things that I learned from working on this. To be patient, to be really patient, and to not, there's no need to add so much pressure to get it right, because everybody's there to support you, and to trust that everybody's there to support you. So that was something I had to learn. I think we did a great job in the time frame that we had. It's just, I would have loved to have been able to do more, because that was so much fun. If you have a dream, a passion, pursue it. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't.